got you. You on what you call
Sportsbooks.
Mad one, we see your trap. You can never escape your fate. Submit with honor to a duel with my son.
I agree. Shout out to all my barbers, shout out to all my stylists. We are Beards N Baldheads, your host Fat Lace. It's the flyest guy on Earth's birthday. To the left of me, True Live.
We gonna sing?
Nah, we can't do that. We're gonna get some bars though. We definitely gonna get some bars.
I don't know about that.
I got Mr. Aggie Pride himself, Cousin D in the building.
Yo,
You don't get no claps?
I don't need
Yo, mess. What? I lost it over here.
unload clips when I'm announced.
Oh, let them know. Let them know. And we have such a special guest, a great guy, great supporter of the show, the multi-talented. I ain't know the best way to introduce him, so I'm like, he said something like, y'all about to witness a Ika who stayed consistent. What started off as a vision just came into fruition. We got my man, Syph Man, Brooklyn's finest in the building. Let's give it up for Syph Man.
Happy to be here, man. Like you said, I'm a big fan of the show, man. Big fan of the show.
That's from that Go All Out.
I know. I was like, wow, you went to go all out with that.
Yeah,
nice,
we playing
nice.
tonight.
I appreciate that, man.
We playing tonight. Welcome.
Thank you, man. I'm happy. Like I said, I'm happy to be here. Dope show, dope platform, and I'm happy for the invite, man. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun. Let me give a big shout out to our mutual connection, our brother Bobby Sohn.
Yes.
And the whole Tino family.
Shout out
to
them,
the
man. That's how we met.
Yes.
Bobby Stone.
Yes.
Exactly.
B has been sending them through. Just all the great people that I've met through him. And you're one of them.
Likewise.
And shout out to everybody who I've met from Sweet Pink to L to everybody. It's always a love and a family connection. B, we need you up here, man. Word up soon.
Yeah.
Soon. I feel like just having y'all around right now. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk about a few things. Yo, shout out to the barbers and shout out to all the stylists. Shout out to a rest in peace shout to one of our bald head legends, an acting legend, Zeus himself, Debo himself,
R.I.P.
Tiny Lister. We call him Zeus, y'all call him Debo. Whatever one. We're gonna shout them out real quick, and we're gonna get to it, you know, cause we're gonna talk that barber talk. I miss mine. Lucky the camera ain't too close where see all the little fuzzy spots.
We see.
Oh man. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. And shout out to everybody got Rel on the IG Live. Hold it down. You know, I saw this meme right here. And do we all know this code without really ever talking about it?
It's up, down, left, right, ABs.
We know that one. We know that one. We know that one.
There's another one.
But this code at the barbershop right here. Y'all, do we know this code? D, if you want to say that one right there.
Guy code. Never make eye contact during a shape-up.
Yo. True lies. We're going to start off with you because you got, the boy got his hair growing out, man. You see him styling with the pics? Yo, why don't we make eye contact? What happens? Because this is the realest, most insecure moment. Not a plug for you. Not a plug for one of the
I wasn't aware of this rule.
No homo, but I couldn't be that close to a man and look him in the eyes unless I had a football helmet on.
I really wasn't that aware of
something
this.
in between us, because you never know. We might spaz out and try to
I don't.
score a smooch. Then there's going to be an altercation and a brawl, but at the same time.
Yeah, this is new to me. Like, I didn't even know that happened. Like,
next time you get a cut, peep if you look, because we automatically do that. Syph, shout your barber out, Syph.
Yo, my barber, young Poppy, I don't really know his
my
name
barber
like
don't be
that.
in my face.
He's young and he's Dominican, so I be calling him Young Poppy.
Shout out to my Dominicans out there.
Yeah, so Young Poppy, shout out to him, man. I haven't been seeing him since the pandemic. That's why I've been like kind of home barbering and all that. You know what I mean? So shout out to him though. When it's over, I'll see you.
Have you ever had that situation where you can't? Is that?
You know what's so crazy? Old school. I remember like watching my pops get a haircut and he would close his eyes and I would understand. I'm like, why everybody got their eyes closed? You know what I'm saying? So now I understand.
Because I don't want to look at this nigga nose hairs.
It's a code that you just don't unwritten.
Code, but now I'm understanding. For some reason, it just was conditioned in me. And I never looked, you know what I'm saying? I would close my eyes.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah. You know, get it over with or whatever. Not, you know what I'm saying? Pause. You know
If something's good on the TV though, that's something different, right? If you're within view, you can see. You're gonna try to angle your eyes over there unless the barber do you dirty. Yeah. So, but right now, that's too close.
Nah, I'm just wondering. TJ said he wasn't aware.
I wasn't aware of it, but
yeah, like subconscious.
I can see closing your eyes, but that's you don't want no hair in your eye.
But like when only during the shape up time, like that's that. Like me, I don't want him to.
I guess it's personal space. I don't know.
I don't want him to look at me and mess up. You don't focus because sometimes eye contact you just lock in.
And he's like,
you focus on every symmetry. I get a point for that. Of even if it don't match, because my symmetry of the beard. Like I didn't pass geometry the first time, but I'm just saying, it just don't mess it up. Right. Shout out to my barber James. I got one on the boards. And shout out. Cause we always talk about the cuts and at one point, we discriminate off certain cuts, like a certain cut will make you hard, like you tough with it. But every cut does not really match up to. I just want to know, would y'all be shook? This ain't even a versus. Would y'all be scared of these people with their cuts? Because it really don't match up like some of the gangsters. We all boys in the hood fans. But would y'all really be scared of Dookie? He was a gangster. He was riding with him. He got this little curly Duke cut in a pacifier.
Not at all. The pacifier, that's where, you know what I mean, draw the line.
This South Central's finest, for make pretend. Riding with Deep Doughboy, riding with your people.
I don't want no problems with them. What you talking about?
You don't want? Yeah, I'm just saying.
A grown man with a pacifier? I don't want no problems with that guy.
Yo.
You probably got a cannon now, so you know how to get out.
He looked like he does so. So, Syph, man, we Brooklyn's finest. We Brooklyn's finest. Come on. We got Canarsie. We got Crown Heights. We got Flatbush.
You know what I mean? Like, no pacifiers in the mouth.
It's not happening.
Intimidate me at all.
Okay.
I mean, the hair, I don't know. Back then, that's what it was. And
it wasn't that. That was different. I don't know. So
look, I mean, Force MDs was running around beating up Kid and Play.
I know.
But they had
gotta be built.
Or is that force? I'm so full
Full
force.
force.
yeah,
force.
yeah. They gotta be
I'm
built
thinking
like
about
full
full
force.
force,
Okay,
yeah.
they
Full
want
force.
that, you know what I'm saying? They gotta be hitting the gym like full.
No
Son
doubt.
right there, he was not hitting the gym.
He wasn't
not
hitting
hitting
that
the gym.
jump. But he was gangster though.
Yeah,
He will bust that thing. He was he in the car that last ride in Boys in the Hood?
I don't remember.
I don't think he was. Was he in the car?
When Trey jumped out,
Yeah,
Dookie was definitely in the car.
Okay. So Dookie down for it. Now, yo, man, shout out.
First of all, I didn't even know his name.
That's Dookie. That's Dookie, man. You know.
He was in there with O-Dog.
Now, this is everybody's uncle in the building.
I know
But,
it makes a movie.
but when I get right, but our Uncle Snoop, when he was young gangster, Uncle Snoop, will we be scared of Uncle Snoop with this hairstyle blowing a bubble? He's blowing a bubble. I
Pick
can't.
makes me want to call him Calvin. That's Calvin, right?
That's Calvin?
Yeah. Calvin Carlton.
I can't either.
Yeah,
I can't either. I still think he's hard blowing a bubble. I just don't want to get caught with no blowing bubble pictures or lollipops. But Snoop, you know, I love Snoop. Snoop is definitely gangster. So we believe something about him. We believe he's
it's a
gangster.
bad moment. You know what I'm saying?
Just called a bad moment.
He's enjoying the bubble gum.
Murder
too
was
much.
the case.
You know what I'm saying?
Murder was the case. Now, this last one right here, he might be the most gangster of everybody because, you know, it's all entertainment. Will we be scared of him right here with the bald head, man?
I'm running.
Shout out.
I'm running.
Heisenberg. That's my guy.
Heisenberg. T, you scared of Heisenberg?
Mr. White will blow
No.
this shit up.
Right.
He gonna blow your ass
Right.
up with something.
no, because we wouldn't cross paths.
We wouldn't cross back. You're right about
You
that.
might in science class.
Chemistry, you never
About
know.
it.
He's in
You
New
talking about as
Mexico,
far as
though.
his game?
He's in New Mexico. You know, we gonna get to that. You know, we know the connection that was going down.
Yes,
you know what I'm
yes,
saying? I know
yes.
we all some big fans.
And shout out to Walter White because
Shout out to Walter
the Beard
White.
and Baldhead.
Yes, you know, he down with the
You
team.
know.
He down with the team. So the only thing that we really don't want no sauce and we don't really want no smoke with is Walter White, man. Heisenberg, man. Yep, that's what we here for. That's what we here for. No problems with that. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to get that one out there, you know. And let me give a big shout out to my boy Chris with the Cash Fit Clothing, man. Shout out to you. You know, if y'all don't know, Syph, besides being a phenomenal MC, besides that, an incredible MC, he has my ESPN because I don't watch. First of all, is my team still winning? Chiefs, are we winning?
Yeah, she's looking good.
He not a
Look,
Chiefs
even
fan.
Real laugh. And
Yo.
he ain't been
Did they
off
win
there like.
yesterday? I don't know what happened
Jesus,
yesterday.
nah.
They
He not-
lost
he-
yesterday?
Don't listen to him.
He not
He
a
don't
Chiefs
got a team.
fan, man.
He don't
Yo,
got a
y'all know
team.
yo, shout out to my Chiefs,
They
Cowboys.
won, yeah.
Cowboys, they won. No shout out to the Cowboys. But yo, let's shout out to the Brooklyn Nets.
Yes.
Shout out to the New York Knicks.
Yes,
Plug your show real quick. Both shows, please.
Oh yeah, BK Nets work, NY Knicks work. You know, you can watch it anytime on YouTube. You know, we building right now. It's still very early, but we building, and you know, my man Fat Lace is a true supporter, and I salute you, my brother. I salute you, and all the feedback you give me, man.
I love the show. I'm not a Knicks fan, and I actually like hearing. Rel is a Knicks fan. Rel,
Okay.
you have to start watching the show.
Yeah.
I do love the Nets.
Okay.
I do love them.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say like them. You know,
Because your little
'cause
big brother,
you know how
I
my
see
little
you.
big brother, and you got some bars going to get my little big brother. We're gonna talk about that one later on. Don't think I didn't catch that. You know what I'm talking about. You got against my little big brother. But your show is a real ill show. I love the way you break it down and to the heaviest detail. You doing what you love doing.
Yeah.
Got cousin Jeff coming through. You got the whole crew coming through. Tell me what made you start the BK Nets work and the Knicks work. What made you do? Because this is not the norm. I'm not talking to Syph, man.
Right. Exactly.
This is Mizzle.
This is Mizzle on the show.
This is Mizzle. Your boy Mizzle.
Yeah.
On. Man, you've been rapping. But what made you say, yo, I'm going to do this transition? I'm going to get into these sports right here.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we're rapping.
Make sure you get in the mic.
Okay, we're rapping. Sports is a huge passion of mine. You know what I'm saying? So like hip hop music, period. But you know, I'm in a particular genre of hip hop. But sports is huge. But particularly basketball, because that's how I got introduced to sports. I was playing a little basketball. Y'all be having ballers on here, so I'm not gonna try to front. Like,
Everybody in New York
ball
play
like
ball,
that.
though.
I just played ball.
I was going to ask.
Like, yeah, I'm not like that.
Was
You
he at
know what I'm
Lockland?
saying?
Was he at Rice?
I was not like, I was in the hangout club.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was in, for lack of a better, everything. But I love basketball, and I'm just like hip hop. I got geeked out with it. You know what I'm saying? From young. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you, like, the champions from the 60s, 70s, 80s,
You
the
indeed
MVPs.
remind me of each
Yeah,
other
yeah,
with
you know
that.
what I mean?
Like,
You know what
y'all
I'm
just
saying?
know it.
Yeah, I just know it because I love it. I love stats. You know what I'm saying? When I used to be in fantasy, going hard. I don't got time too much. You know what I'm saying? Especially I was the last fantasy one. I
I
just
used to
want
collect
everybody to know.
cards and like memorize people's stats.
Exactly,
And shit like that. So I used to look in the newspaper. I used to open the newspapers.
Facts. Facts.
To go to the
All
sports
that.
section to
See
check
how
the
much-
standings, see who had how many hits,
Right.
see who hit how many threes and stuff. Like,
Exactly.
I used to check the stat sheets in the newspaper.
Exactly.
T was
so
on
you
that.
understand it.
T
You
was-
understand it. You know what I mean?
I give you the respect for your basketball knowledge. I'm not him.
Yo, Stack 456 said they love the show.
Shout out to my brother L. Shout out to my brother L. He know what time it is, man.
Shout out. I gotta see people on Instagram watching. So
Nah,
we
shout out to everybody on IG
Shout
watching.
out Bread, my man Bread up here.
Shout
My
out.
girl Nikki. Mad people up there.
That's what it is. We talked about your boy. I don't know if you want to defend him or if we want to even give him any more extra time. I know Kyrie and them. They playing the Warriors tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
That's word on the
tomorrow
street.
night. Yeah, that's what's going on. We playing the Warriors tomorrow night. We gonna set it off for championship push.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Kyrie, I heard what y'all was saying the other day, and I like the perspectives that you guys had too, because a lot of people see him as a weirdo or whatever not, and sometimes because you're a fan, it might get in the way of, some of the stuff that he does, like when he's like, I didn't want to. You was already not going to the bubble, so what do you mean you're sitting out? You know what I'm saying?
Being extra.
But some people might
I don't think
perceive
that
that
was
as being extra, but he's actually
Good point.
doing things like like keeping people aware. And I who I would like to compare him to, like Kareem. Why we don't think Kareem is the best of all time is because he kind of went against the grain all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He went against the grain all the time, and like the reporters didn't like him. He was considered aloof. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was
No, old heads say
Doing the ball.
He said
Old
he
heads say
came
Kareem all the
prepared.
time.
Some old heads do, and they came from a different mentality of activism at that time, of being individuality at that time.
Exactly.
And they could be them. They didn't just follow the norm.
Right,
But I'm hearing mixed reviews with Kyrie. Is he doing a lot of extra comments that are unnecessary towards people, or does he have a main mission? And T, I know you spoke about it. We spoke about it last week, and I'm not sure if you have more to say about that Kyrie topic.
Well, I mean, he might be passive aggressive towards LeBron, but
That's what I'm
that's really
fact.
what it is. He's passive aggressive with LeBron, but everything else, I mean, yeah, he said that he wanted to sit out the bubble, but he's also the president or the vice president of the NBA Players Association. So it's his job to actually gauge that. Like, that's his job.
He knew his times tables. That's all.
Two, he wanted to start his own league, so it wasn't like he didn't have no plan of action or anything like that. Like, but people were scared of that.
Was he talking to Ice Cube? Like is he just capping, or he about that action?
I mean, he brought it up, but I mean, what can you really do
I'm about
if
to
no
run
one,
for
if
president.
there's no one else with you?
Email him, send him a text. Yo, you with me, bro? Like I hit up real earlier. What's up? We rolling? All right, cool. I got someone with me, but I'm not gonna just jump out the window with my talk unless I'm about that action. That's why I'm wondering.
Well,
Like,
I mean, action doesn't happen unless there's an idea first.
true indeed, but
Kyrie has ideas.
true indeed.
Definitely does.
So you think someone might be backing him? Like, all right, let's talk about it, because that
He
is
needs
a
to
way of
back
getting
him.
it out.
Why he need to back him? He's a
To start his
multimillionaire
own
with a
league.
bunch
What?
of multimillionaire friends and people that could invest. He
But
won't
they
need
have to
back
be,
him.
but you know who was the main person that wanted to play? LeBron.
With his league,
No,
In the NBA.
in the NBA.
In the NBA.
So Kyrie didn't want anybody to play. LeBron wanted to play.
yo,
So I'll say this, just devil's advocate, because LeBron has the squeaky clean image and everyone praises LeBron. But at that point, it was about glory and money, in my opinion, because LeBron was doing something that wasn't necessarily best for everyone. It was best for him. Now, granted, it keeps money in everybody's pocket too, so that's the big picture too. LeBron wants to infiltrate and change things.
There's a lot of people, jobs who work for the NBA, that family is still going with them checks. So there's another.
Yeah, so there's another layer to it. So I won't say it's short-sighted. It's always a bigger picture. That's why he went back to Cleveland. One, to create jobs and to bring something to the city. So I'll never think his intentions are bad. So let me take that back. I don't think his intentions are bad, but I don't think he understands what what Kyrie understands, because he saw another side of success. Even though Kyrie has almost the same success, because he has the money, he's won a ring, but LeBron again is more like Jay-Z. He wants to change it from within, and Kyrie want to blow it up because he know it ain't gonna never change.
Kyrie only played. I did the stats. He only played 185 games total in his whole career.
That's not
from
true.
High school.
That's not true.
Okay, in what career?
That's not true.
In Kyrie's whole career.
That's
nowhere near true.
It was 185.
Are you talking about high school and college, or are you talking about?
No, what I'm
NBA?
doing. What I'm doing is lying right now. The reason why I'm lying, my point is, man, you ain't played enough games yet, man. You ain't win enough yet. Shut up.
Really?
You need to win more.
He got a ring.
Yo, man. He showed up for one game out of 18 series.
No,
he's just injury prone.
He averaged 27.
That's my point.
I'm ignoring him.
I'm blaming Duke for that.
I'm ignoring him.
No, you shouldn't hate us. Don't blame Duke. No.
He's being a devil's advocate right now.
I had a conversation too that I wanted to get into about Duke and stuff. It's for another day.
It's for another day. We got Carolina in the building.
Carolina, Tar Heel Nation.
Nah.
We in the building.
Tar Heel
We in the
Nation.
building. But now, it should be a big rivalry. They playing what? Golden State?
Yeah, they playing Golden State tomorrow. That's why I was happy. I was like, we could talk
Like a
NBA.
revenge type thing.
Yeah, man, we're gonna get that, man. We're gonna get that.
Now, speaking of Golden State, and we're speaking of these cuts, did this man from Golden State, did a cut really depend on how hard he was? Because he looked hard with both cuts right here. This one, Latrell, choking the guy. He played for New York for a minute. How y'all feel about Latrell? Like, was he harder with the body or harder with the braids? He got the chops.
I think the braids, man, the braids. I mean, I had braids back then too. He was one of the inspirations behind that. Him and Iverson, number one. Number one. But him having the braids, I think I like. But Baldy, look at them numbers. Baldy Sprewell was kind of crazy though. 3-time All-Star, 1-time All-NBA, 21 a game, 5 assists. Come on, that's crazy. So he was kind of crazy. He was good for the Knicks, but that's right. That's,
Golden State day.
Sprewell, he was like top 2 guard back then.
Until he treated freaking
PJ
Carmelo like Bart used to do over Simpson.
He tore PJ Carmelo up.
So he got at him.
Spree was bad.
Yeah, he was bad. He was crazy. Look at those
Spree was bad. I understood Spree. Spree was against the grain. And he was somebody who was against the grain, and it kind of capitalized off him going against the grain. He started getting more commercials and stuff like that. I'm not sure how much he lost after the PJ. This is what I'm trying to understand with Kyrie. His end picture. Is he doing this for a bigger picture, and is his motive, do you think, is going to get supported by the channels outside of the NBA?
No.
By the Nikes? Or are they going to...
To me, Kyrie wants to be a humanitarian.
Okay.
I think he has that deep in his heart, and he got so much stuff pulling him in other ways, he don't know how to focus all that just yet because he has contract obligations, things like that. The nigga said the earth was flat. I mean, he's going to speak his mind.
No doubt.
He's going to tell you why he thinks that way, and it's better than saying because I just think so. He's going to have some logic and some background and strength to his conversation. So he's a respectable dude. You can't take nothing away from him. He just got brittle bones.
No, he went to Duke. I'm gonna take.
Yo, Duke got 24 active players in the NBA right now. North Carolina got 14. Stop it.
No, come on, man.
Stop it.
Come on, man.
No one wears those
We gonna do
Feli
that.
Grand
Stop it.
Hills.
I
No
mean,
one wears
when-
the Feli Grand Hills.
when you were
Come out, you know
when you
what
were
I'm
paying
saying?
them under the table, I mean,
No
Y'all
one.
got nothing to do with nothing. Y'all be paying people too. And y'all got people doing y'all homework.
Nah, shout out to Fly. Nah, y'all know what the boy
And
said
that's
to him.
documented. Y'all on probation for that. Come on.
hey, I mean, but Coach
How
K
people do their homework?
out here wilding, he paying them kids.
You need that course
So-
correct.
So we
Oh
don't.
man,
Yo, y'all. So we is it like? do you think he's gonna fall back? It's not gonna be no more with the boy Kyrie. Is it
No,
a wrap?
I really don't think he's gonna fall back because one of the things he likes to do is like he was saying, speak his mind. You know what I mean? And to me, I just don't think people understand. Even myself, you see my show,
Yeah.
I go hard. I'll be like, yo,
all
Kyrie, what are
don't.
you doing? You know what I mean?
We were saying that about him. We were saying that about Latrell. Like, what are you
Yeah,
doing? Oh,
yeah.
he got you mad. See, I understood his plight, but I didn't understand Kyrie's. Like,
Well,
Kyrie,
the thing is, I understand Kyrie's plight more than Spirit.
You gotta listen
know
to
what I mean?
context, man.
Yeah, you understand what I mean? Like, exactly. Like,
I'm just saying, like,
remember
when
when
people
he
be calling
said,
Kanye
I-
crazy,
no.
these niggas not crazy.
no, this the thing.
Kanye
That's why I let y'all talk.
Alright.
Because I really don't
You
know what
bugging.
Kyrie's saying.
I
That's why I
understand
can't
what
go
you're
on.
I'm gonna
I call Kyrie-
I'm gonna compartmentalize the parts of craziness.
You get a point for that. So he's Kanye. So, but Kanye, I get Kanye. Maybe I need to listen to
No, you
Kyrie. I do.
No, you don't.
I do. Not everyone. Not every
I
comment.
don't think none of us get Kanye.
No, just a few of his comments. Just a few.
Sometimes you just go too left, Kanye.
Sometimes you
know what I'm saying?
do.
You just go too left, where he brings you back, and you're like, oh, okay, I see. And that's kind of my cousin Jeff called Kyrie the Kanye of the NBA.
All right, yo, shout out to
You know what
Cousin
I'm saying?
Jeff.
So
That's-
shout out to him.
I mean, but I just say this: it's always gonna be if you know, you know. Either you comprehend or you don't.
right.
You
Either you
gotta check
rocking
out
with
the
it or you
Kanye
don't.
Interview with Joe Rogan.
No,
I actually didn't watch it.
You did say that.
I didn't watch it.
Y'all,
You should.
I'm gonna check that one out.
You
You've been
should.
telling me for a long
should.
time.
It's good.
Yes.
You've been telling me for a long time.
Yes.
But man, we ain't gonna let them
I need to see that for real.
take. I saw
I gotta get to
that
that
drink
too.
champs was ill. They
Yo.
what up?
We gotta get to some
Yeah.
drink champ.
Now
That's a different
we
stage, too.
definitely gonna get to that. I love drink champ. You know that's one of my favorites right there. We got Brooklyn's finest in the building. Just one more time, let y'all know. We got one of hip hop's finest. Yo, speaking on a hip hop tip, did y'all see the verses with Too Short?
I didn't, man. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't. I'm supposed to catch it like on YouTube or something. But like when it came out, I saw this meme and I could possibly have felt like that. And no disrespect to the West Coast, right? Because I love a lot of West Coast music. Like I came up on West Coast. You heard about Snoop.
Yes,
so,
yes.
It said East Coast guys was just like,
Yo,
about
I
to
was
say
loving
some
it.
Suspect shit. Like,
I
remember
was
Smell
loving
the
it.
Living
No,
Color
I didn't
when
see
the
all of
niggas
it, but they was
hated
playing
it?
fire.
That's-
Nah,
I was
yo,
about to say
I'm
that.
gonna tell you.
That's how I felt.
I'm gonna
but-
tell you. That's probably like top 3 of the verse.
No.
really? I'm
Yo,
gonna check it
I'm
out.
gonna say that.
I'm
know.
I'll
gonna check
give
it
that a
out.
strong 6. on
Did you
top
watch
of-
it?
I've watched pieces of it.
Yo, watch. Yo,
I'll give it a strong 6.
Wow.
No way that's
I-
top
that?
three.
Yo,
Nah,
that was
you say that?
That
Oh,
was
definitely
I'm
watch
top
it.
5 at least. Rap ones.
What?
Yo, real talk. I ain't gonna lie. I liked it better than the Jeezy Gucci.
Okay.
Jeezy Gucci
Okay.
stood for
The
more.
angle of that was different.
It stood for more. But the music they was rocking with Too Short and them, like nah, like
Well, they just got joints.
they
They
got.
got
This is
joints.
what I'm
Okay.
talking about. I
And
want
they
them
just
joints
released the
played.
album together,
I want
so-
them joints played. Like, nah, check it out. Y'all ain't gonna be disappointed.
Nah, I'ma
I
check
was
that out.
disappointed with this meme that I saw though. And first of all, shout out to all my beautiful queens. I would never use this word unless I was imitating Too Short. But Oakland beat Jersey on this one. D, you want to get that right there? And this is not what we would say on Beards and Baldheads or BKS1. We love our queens. Say that word again.
We do not advocate.
Yes, yes.
Jaheim, 41 years old. Put that woman first. Too Short, 54 years old. Fuck that bitch.
We would not ever say that.
Message.
We would never say that. But man, Jaheim, you are looking terrible right here. Y'all dudes gotta
Man,
get
what happened
harder.
to my man Jaheim?
Y'all gotta get harder out here. And we said that it's not what we say again? Because Soup might turn us off. That's so
We do not advocate.
we do not advocate that one Soup. Right there, we
That's our
do not.
disclaimer.
What's my favorite word?
Ooh,
Why you gotta say it like short?
ooh! Don't y'all want to do this with short? Come on, like it make me want to do that. You know what I'm saying? It make me want to do. It make me want to party a little bit. You know what I mean? Make me feel like.
Listen, the dudes out west didn't probably watch the Fab and Jada one, you know.
I didn't
They
like
care-
that
they
one.
didn't
I thought
probably
that
care
was,
about it. Yeah, we
It was
did, but-
okay. It
was,
was okay. It was
Jada was just whooping his ass.
Yeah,
He
they
was.
didn't have that same thing. I'm
Fab
still
ain't-
waiting for the Nori Cameron one. But
Nah, yeah,
keep it
that that'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. You know, I need something good. We especially during this holiday time. I need some excitement. You know, we was getting when we was young.
You want some excitement? There's a lot of OnlyFans sales right
Ooh,
now.
we might want to get to that.
A lot of excitement.
You know, we got some daddies in the building. Shout out to my fathers in the building with a V.
You can't use gift cards for OnlyFans too.
You can't.
You
You
got 3
can't.
months trials.
I got a question, cause you know
I know from a friend.
we from an era, you wild D. Julio Hackey. when we was young, we used to get excited for these things right here. Like, this right here, back in, what? I don't, shout out to all my gamers out there.
That's a fact.
Yo, back in my day, what they say, D?
This was hard Call of Duty.
Yo, how many TV screens did you scrape up?
Right in front of the TV.
Right in front of that
That's
TV.
when you had the glass picture tube.
Ooh, that was real. The action pack.
Hell yeah.
Tell you don't know nothing about you grew up off Nintendo 64, man. Super
I
Nintendo.
never had a Nintendo product.
Oh
Wow.
man.
Oh, Nintendo product.
But yo,
So what, Sega Genesis then?
Genesis and
Okay.
PlayStation.
he don't know.
Okay.
But yo, cause this is birthday today.
And I had a
Birthday
Dreamcast.
today.
He on that 64.
No, I played that. I never liked
Never played
64.
the 32-bit.
He ain't never played it.
Nintendo.
Yo.
I had the 16-bit, and they had the what was it, the adapter part for the Genesis, was it the 32X or something like that?
Nah, you was using the
You had
Game
data.
Genie.
You
was
had data
using
back
Game
then.
Genie.
Game Genie. Yo, he ain't have our struggle. We grew up with this struggle right here.
Wow. You might be bored, but are you this old?
Are we that old? I'm that old.
Like, who came up with that game? Let's put a bunch of girls' rubber bands for their hair in
Remember-
a tub of water and try to flip it onto some shit.
See, have you ever played this?
I don't know what the hell that is.
Yes, yo, these are
That's
some
some
of the.
shit you put sea monkeys in.
Yo, yeah, it was like, yo, it was,
Okay, I see.
that little water thing would you just.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These were gifts.
Yeah, I know what that is.
These were
I know what it
gifts.
is, I know what it is.
Yo, are
I
any
see
of
it,
y'all
I see
kids
it.
trying to
get
bang?
those from watching on flea market.
Exactly. I used to shop for my whole family Christmas Eve. Shout out to my brother Dickie. He know. And for $15 cover everybody.
Jay, we used to be 10 years old crossing Route 22.
We was.
We go to march
We
on
was.
flea market.
DK Huff. Y'all know that's what we did. That's what we did. Well, yo, what are y'all kids asking for now? Are they asking for that PS5 and all them outrages?
Kids are still small, thank God. You know, they was asking for Elmo and all that. You know, whatever the little toys is. You know
That's
what I'm saying? Like they small, thank God for now, but not too much because they just stay on the, you know, on the computer. They be on the computer and all that,
No
doing
doubt.
all that. You know what I'm saying?
V-Bucks, kids like a lot of
V-Bucks is a
Nintendo,
big
V-Bucks,
one.
Kids with them
PlayStation
smartphones,
Bucks.
man.
Huh?
Yo, they too smart.
Kids with them smartphones. I see, a
Oh, yeah.
1-year-old going to YouTube,
Yeah,
just going through that. I'm like, yo,
That's a
you
fact.
won.
Shout, yo, man, my nephew. Shout out to my nephew. Rel is his birthday, but Theo on Ryan phone is YouTube and getting all that stuff. I'm like, man, I don't know how they do it. They growing up too fast.
He
What's
3
the
though,
time?
right?
Nah, he only 2. Well, is he 2 yet? Nah, y'all can't keep up, man. You know, I'm stuck in the 90s, man. You know, I'm stuck in the 90s. Like, 90s was like my favorite music. It was my favorite fashion to a point. To a point. Like some of my favorite MCs was in the 90s, and they was from your hood, man. They was from BK right there, man. We got Jigga Man right there.
Yes, with Big.
We
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Big right
Hell
there.
Yeah, my favorite.
You know, we're gonna be bouncing around a lot of things, and one of the first videos that I've seen from you was called "Party and Bullish."
Okay, yeah.
A song done over. Originally, it was by Big. You did that Brooklyn Nights. Shout out to Brooklyn Nights. Them was some epic times.
Epic times, man. Epic times.
Epic times. And it's funny how we would be at the same spot and not even know at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tell me what Big means to you and Hove means to you, 'cause you're from
man.
Brooklyn.
Oh, that's huge. Like they for the town, they for the city, they for the borough. Like without their influence, I don't even believe like I probably even be doing this because they the ones that really got me pushing to want to rap. You know what I mean? Like Biggie, hearing Hove. You know what I mean? So like. Biggie's my favorite artist of all time. You know, my favorite rapper, not artist. My favorite artist is Mike Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But Biggie's my favorite rapper of all time, man. Like he put it down for the borough, and to do it the way that he did it, and to have that type of longevity, to have died. You know what I'm saying? And like post mortis, I believe it's called something like that.
Man, another one.
Look at you.
Post mortem, you did that.
Chill.
Points on the building.
So even without the body of work that Jay-Z has, you know, Big still
Number one to me.
resonates with you better.
Yeah, he resonates with me more because he only it's the quality. You know what I mean? Like he had 2 I'm not talking about the Reborn and all that that P Diddy ended up put out. I'm talking about the two, like Ready to Die and then Life After Death is like two sonic movies that you could just listen to. You just throw them on. You know what I mean? And even right now, those two classics. Jay-Z has a lot of albums. I love Hov. Hov. You know what I mean? And Cousin Jeff, you gonna get me. He love Hov. That's his favorite.
So,
you know what I mean?
So Life After Death, this one or this two?
Which one has Last Days on it?
Ooh, I think that's one. That's one. T know better. Which one?
This
one?
one.
Is that this one? This one was
I
hard.
think it's, I want to know is track 6. I think
Today's Agenda.
Sky's the limit.
Yes, Sky's the Limit. This two.
And he had some. And he had Does it kiss yo? That's on this too. Come on, this
You
too.
see what I'm saying?
Yo, crazy.
Was beef on this too?
It's on one.
That's on one.
That's on one.
Yeah, Last Days is on one.
But nobody till somebody kills you is on. That was a hard one.
Sky's
Jay.
the limit. That's what
That
I'm
was
saying.
a hard
Sky's
one.
the limit.
That was a hard one. Yo, Big
Man.
was so incredible.
And his
Man.
vocabulary, you know what I mean? Like,
Look, what we got? See, I misplaced this one a couple
This
times.
too.
But I never lost this too.
Yo, it was
I never
crazy.
lost this too. Life After Death.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Like, he had the shortest span. He was the Bo Jackson of rap.
Ooh,
I think
yeah.
Chris Rock said that.
that's a good comparison.
Because his span, but what he did at that time was major. But Jay-Z business-wise, shout out to my boy Ma. He always talks about like Jay-Z's business moves.
Number
He's
one.
taking an MC
Second to none.
and taking it to another level.
Absolutely.
I even hear some stuff. You're in the stocks.
Yeah.
You in the stocks.
Oh, you heard?
Yeah. So
I didn't even know you knew
know.
that.
Yeah, I'm
stocks. Yeah,
So you in the stocks?
Brotherhood
Because you're not just an MC. You don't just host the shows and everything you do. Nah, you about your paper.
Yeah.
Like let's be clear. What got you into money, and that's legal money right there, in mature money. What got you into that? Man, I respect it when you hear people like a Jay-Z talking about do this with your money, do that grown man stuff. What got you into that?
Well, I'm getting older, and I just wanted to be able to diversify myself in how I get streams of income. You understand what I mean?
So for that, right? Just for that whole sentence.
Yeah. I told you I'm racking them up today, man. I'm racking them up today. But in all honesty, and that's what my next project about to be about next month when it drop. Operate like a Don. That's what it's called. OLD. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? To just start thinking, like a man. You know what I mean? I listened to a lot of music, and that we came up on was just a lot of, violence and a lot of stuff that, and a lot of gangster stuff, which we love. I love it. But
love that Snoop. We love that Red.
Absolutely.
That's what we was into.
And not to cut you off, but you know what I realized the other day? My sons don't understand me. They 10, but I know 10 what I was listening to and what I knew understand. Like, my sons will get that.
It's a different era. I think when we was coming up, it called for us to be older sooner because of how things were. Like I'm considered 90s. Yeah,
I was outside with older kids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now,
that's
my
really
kids,
all it is.
My kids are like nice little kids. They don't got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? They don't got to worry about nothing like that. My kids not listening to no rap. I was listening to rap. You know what I mean? Or if it's not too much rap, it was like reggae.
True.
You know what I mean? Because I'm from Brooklyn and over there, so I was listening to Beanie Man. All you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know what they were saying too much, but that was like my true introduction to music and all that. I was like reggae.
It's just weird now because they listen to the radio and I hear them singing the stuff on the radio. So I'm like, who you like? He's like Pop Smoke. I was like, this nigga.
And Pop Smoke is from round.
Yes,
your
the
way.
Floss. Shout out to him.
This is incredible. This is incredible how far music goes.
He used to be out in Trenton too. I heard.
Who Pop Smoke?
On the what?
Out in Trenton, like he used to be out in Jersey.
Okay, I'm sure he move around a lot. I'm sure.
It's so many different cultures. Just to say around the flag, but in Brooklyn, period, there's so many different cultures. And
Caribbean is like, it's huge. It's huge. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't know First of all, let me just announce this if y'all didn't know that I'm Haitian too. I'm just like I switched my national. I'm Haitian too. Nah, first of all, we related. Let's stop our saying. There we go. There we go. We Haitian too. We here together. We here together.
Yeah.
I didn't know about abundance of so many Haitian people till I went in Brooklyn. And when I went to LIU Brooklyn, shout out to everybody.
Oh, shout out to LIU.
I started getting to know the unity and the passion of Haitians. I never knew this whole time you was Haitian.
All this time?
All this time. And we're going to talk about a few Haitian artists, some of the best ones that came out. And you being Haitian, growing up in your musical influence. First, we're going to start with this day right here. This was a special day for you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this one day.
That was a big day. That was my citizenship day, man. I was born in Haiti, Port-au-Prince, shout out. Sakafet, all my Haitian, you know what I mean? But that was a big day for me because my mom's was like, man, scared that they was going to deport me. So she was like, yo, go get your, because of Trump. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, go get your citizenship. I waited on it for mad long, so I ain't get it till I was a grown man. So that was dope. That was
a big day.
So I always wanted to keep my, the reason why I didn't do that is because I didn't have anything too much more, that could remind me that I'm Haitian other than my grandmother who passed like 10 years ago and stuff like that. Her birthday is going to be tomorrow. That's so crazy. But after that, I just was like, nah, I'm Haitian. I want to just keep that citizenship. So my mom was scared as hell, into a lot of different things. So she like, yo, get your citizenship just so you don't,
No doubt.
Yeah, but that was a big day for me, man.
One of big day. Big day. Wyclef.
Yes.
Haitian.
Yes.
Prize.
Yes.
Fugees. That's one of that's one of my favorite groups. Period. And the way they came in the music. 22 Mil off that Score album. Did that being Haitian, did it play any part of influence in music, or did you not even? Cause you from where the illest are.
Mm-hmm.
You from where the illest are. So did they play a part too?
Well, that's the thing. Absolutely. I know it's real cool to rap Haitian and all that now, but when I was coming up, man, it was hard, man. It was hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like there was a lot of jokes. You know where I'm from? East Flatbush, there's a lot of different nationalities. So, but it wasn't, when I say it was hard, like, how kids can't take jokes anymore and all that. All we did was snap on each other. So they had the jokes, they had everything. They was like, Haitians can't dress, this, that, and the third. So Wyclef being the dude to really put, like, us on the map like that in hip hop, like, that was huge. That was huge. I don't know a Haitian dude that's my age. I don't know a Haitian dude that would say different. You know what I'm saying? They cap it if they say different. But, shout out to him a lot. Like Carnival, that's one of my favorite albums of all time. The Score, like you was just saying, one of my favorite. Like, to me, that's like top 10 hip hop album. To me, hip hop album.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, body of work. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but absolutely, it definitely played a factor. You know what I mean?
One of my favorite shows. Money and Violence.
Yes.
Money and Violence. Yo, guys, I'm not sure if y'all know. First of all, when in his videos, he had the biggest cameo I've ever seen. I don't know how y'all paid for him.
Who that?
I don't know, like, what kind of pulls and strings that you had. But in the video for Party and Boat is you had the guy who died in Money and Violence. How did you get the guy who died? That joke was funny. Yeah, me crack it up.
My man Jonas, that's my guy Jonas.
You had the guy who died in Money and Violence was big. But when Money and Violence came out, and I'm especially asking you because you went to school, you know how to screenwrite.
Yes.
And I done seen stuff from 2010. Like, yo, you get into it. So now you have a different perspective of the intricacy and the beauty of their writing. I'm trying. I've been practicing. I got like 9. I got like 9 points. Yo, because I had to practice. I knew he was coming with it. And y'all two eat me up every time. You know what I'm saying? But how much did with Mo and that Money and Violence mean to you, mean to Brooklyn? How did you feel about it?
Huge. For one, my man, that's his man. Like one of my brothers, Stein. You know, shout out to Stein. That's his man. So like he put me on to his show before it blew up. Like, yo, check my man's show out. Check my man's show out. Check my man's show out. So I don't know Mo personally, but you know we have a mutual friend. But what he did to me was huge because he was able to show like story writing. You know what I mean? I really, like, people could say whatever they want about the quality, especially the video or whatever. The story writing, like, I salute him to the fullest because it's entertaining and it's very authentic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very authentic. So, like, I salute him. It's so crazy what happened with them and everything, but like them and Respect Life. Oh,
I love both those shows, man. I call up Barry, and I'm like, yo, Barry. This is Bobby. I'm like, yo, man, what's going on with the end of the season?
Yeah.
The quality of those two shows.
The writing.
Yeah.
Great writing.
The writing on both of them.
Both of them.
And then the quality more so on Respect Life. I was like, yo, this is all Brooklyn. I tell people when I go to Brooklyn, I get a different type of energy. When I'm out there, it's a different type of energy, especially when I'm around my artists, friends. You know, it's different. We spoke about, you know, the score, and we spoke about friendship. On the score, they had a song, and their song was called The Mask. One thing I love about, you know, my fam right here, everybody here, I've known them for so many years, and we not that good of liars. So we know the real each other. We're not wearing a mask.
Right.
And the Fuji song has, you know, everybody wears the mask, but how long does it last? Like, y'all remember like these old costumes right here? Y'all remember the old plastic ones? TJ, you don't know nothing about this. It's your birthday. You younger than everybody. You have no platinum head.
You had to get in that real.
Remember this one?
You had to get in there real.
You got a little platinum. Yo, y'all, do you remember this, right? So boom, these was the masks you had to wear with the cheapest costumes ever growing up.
At Walgreens.
Yeah, this was the worst. It was probably like a pack of like had big as Skittles or something back in those days.
It was in a little box and it had a cellophane top.
Oh man, you get a point for cellophane. Yes,
I remember.
Yes,
specifically on Toys R Us on 22 and Blue Star. You used to get them.
But you're not someone who's a fake person. You're a great judge of character, and I feel we all are too. And you have some people who've been around with you and down with you for a long time. Their mask been off a long time. Their mask of truth and honesty. These people right here, who are they? What do they mean to you?
Man,
if you could see them.
Those are my guys. Great pictures, man, that you getting, man. To the far right, that's my brother Luigi, my manager, my brother.
Is that BK Entertainment?
BK Entertainment, man. You see what it is, BK Entertainment. Over there is Don Jr. Love that guy. Mac 11. My man Stats and my man Remedy. He does Freedom Over Fear. I'm with him on Freedom Over Fear. Shout out to him. Oh yeah, you know Rem.
Yes.
Rem. Yeah. So yeah, that's BK Entertainment. You know, plus more guys. Those are the founders. You know what I'm saying? We got more guys. We manage artists over at BK Entertainment as well. You know, I can't do nothing without them. Those are my peoples, man. They always hold me down. Even with BK Network and NY Knicks work, they hold. If you don't see them on camera, they somewhere doing something. Definitely.
I just know how much your people mean to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you definitely had to just get into it. That's how I feel with the comrades right here.
Yeah. I like that. I could see that on air every time I see the show, like, for real, man. And then y'all talk about the throwback stories and all that.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'll be peeping, and I like that camaraderie. I like stuff like that, man. Like, that's what, you know. That's what drives me. Loyalty, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So,
what happened? Camaraderie. Yo, he does get a point for camaraderie too, right? Like that. Rail, there you go. I'm happy Rail's not on the mic.
In here,
we do. Yo, like, yeah, we gonna have to get that, D. Like, yo, y'all just be killing right there. You know. Speaking of killing, you had an ill project against one of the hardest killers on TV. Right here.
One of my favorites.
Walter White.
Yes.
Yo, You had that Walter White voice there.
I hated every character on that show.
I love this show.
Every character.
I love
Hated
this
them.
show.
You know, that's how I felt about Power.
Power,
And
exactly.
if you hate every character and you still watching, there's something going on there. Cause I was like, I'm still watching. I don't like none of you.
Well,
just
I mean,
like
that,
watching
it
the
does
debauchery.
mean
Yeah,
it does mean they're doing a good job.
They're
They're probably doing a good job if you hate every character. But for me, they were just in the way. Like his whole entire family. Like
Yes.
Everybody. No, they weren't.
I just did not like
I
anyone.
didn't like Skylar. Oh
then-
man, she's horrible.
I didn't, and after a while, I didn't like him. Like I'm just like, you guys.
Yeah, I know he was wilding after a while, but that's good writing. You wasn't supposed to like him at the end because he became an anti-hero.
No, but you sympathize with him.
You did sympathize with him, but he was wilding at the end.
Why?
Like,
Because he had
was just-
cancer?
No, I mean,
he
no.
was just doing stuff that you was like, yo, nah, I do not rock with this, Walt. I do not, Walt, you wild. You know, Jesse was snitching. So you had to hate Jesse because he was snitching on each other.
Gotta do it,
You know what I'm saying? So those two characters, at the end, I kind of hated Walt, but I still liked him, and I liked the way that, if y'all ain't watch it, he dies.
Yeah, Jesse, I ain't mess
There's
with
something
Jesse
wrong
either.
with
Yo.
I just didn't like the people on the show.
Yo, I can understand that.
Like, people
But
were telling us.
what?
People telling me it's better than The Wire.
Yo, it's in my top 3.
It's up there.
It's
but I don't
not
know,
better than Wire. Wire's my
Wire.
number 1, but it's
Yeah,
in my
I started
top
Game
3.
of Thrones.
It's,
Yeah,
no,
it's up there.
it's nowhere near there for me.
Wow,
Did
really?
you watch all?
Nah, it's
Yes.
one of my favorites. It's
Yo,
up
it's
there,
one of
top
my
3 for
favorites.
me.
So my point is, thank you, but I like how we all have a difference with it, but it made you feel something.
Yeah, yeah.
Why did it
absolutely.
make you feel so much that you had to name a project?
I connected with him. I connected with
Would
Walter
you like to
White.
talk about it as
You know
much
what
as
I
you
mean?
want to talk?
Yeah. I'll say too much. I connected with him because, like, if I wasn't doing hip hop or any of the other stuff, I'd probably be a teacher too. You know what I mean? Because that's what I went to school for. Like, I got a bachelor's. I didn't go to school for being a teacher, but I feel like I'm a natural teacher.
Okay.
Because all the guys that surround me and, you know, my brother and everything, like, I would have been a teacher. Like,
All teachers don't go to school to be teachers, so it don't matter.
you know what I mean? So,
We in the
You
house.
just got to get in and have to know how to get across to the kids and how
Right,
to get
right.
them to, absorb what you're trying to teach them. That's all.
exactly. So I connected with him, and he kind
Shout
of
out
went
to all
on
the
the.
teachers out there.
He kind of took like a anti-hero route. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I feel like I take. Like, I go against the grain, man. Like, I'm not gonna be. I shout out to everybody who does this. I don't disappoint them, but I'm not gonna be punching a clock for too long and stuff like that because I got stuff that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? And I find ways and means of definitely doing all the things. that I
Stock
need
market.
To do. You know what I'm saying? Stock market, building my business. I have a studio in Brooklyn as well. You know what I mean? So
Want to shout out
like,
the studio?
yes, it's just my studio, my personal studio in East New York. Y'all can come see me, Royale. Shout out to Royale. He's our engineer. Cause I can't engineer for anything. So just I connected with him in that way. I wouldn't kill nobody. You
No
know
doubt.
what I'm saying? let's take that out. But I definitely connected with him. Like, he would do anything and go by any means to protect his family and to provide for his family. So I connected with that character. So like I loved his character.
So let's talk about that project.
I'm sorry, TJ, but I loved this character.
Let's talk about that project that you
I
came
get it.
out.
I get it.
That you came out with was 2018. What's the name of it?
Siphonberg. Yeah.
Off of that, y'all know Walter White turned into Heisenberg.
That's right.
When he put that hat on.
Yeah.
That Cypherberg, and yes, that Cypherberg. When you see the cover, you're gonna know why it's part of the Cypherberg. Can we say that's a safe reason why it's part of the Cypherberg? We didn't even get
cover?
into the Cypher name.
Oh yeah. The Siph name. Well, I just got the Siph name from.
I know the man part.
Yeah,
I
Siph
think him.
man.
He had a part of this right here. Did he have a part of that? Some of the people that you connected with.
Yeah. Redman, Method Man, Beanie Man. Who else? Elephant Man. You know, all those guys they were really big influences of mine. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, I didn't even see you had that up there. But yeah, Redman, that's one of my favorites, man. Redman, one of my favorites. Definitely in my top 5, top 6.
Likewise.
You know what I mean?
Likewise.
Because he's crazy.
So we got the Cypherberg.
Yeah.
I feel like somebody's gonna pass it on the left hand side when you hear that name.
Yes,
right there.
yes,
So
yes.
heavy influence. So how did you take this? So you took this and it's almost dedicated to a character. You had to fall into another character with this. How did you approach this project?
That's exactly how I approached it. Every song that I put on there, it was like if I was Heisenberg, but like a hip hop artist. You know what I mean? Like Clockwork. You know, where you know it's just what you do. You gotta hustle. You know what I'm saying? I got The Pledge. I got Big Dreams. You know, all those songs were like it's like a soundtrack, because that's what music is for me. Especially when we was talking about all the hip hop guys growing up. Like, you know, it was a journey getting out here, right? So like I used to have journeys, just going to school, everything. So all I have is my headphones. So even if you see my videos when I take my journeys all across New York, all I have is my headphones and my music. So I needed a soundtrack. So that's why I named that Cypher Bird.
Absolutely. And thank you for that. The first time I think we chopped it up, you was on stage like right here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Favorite place.
And yo, I'm gonna tell y'all, this was not one of my spectacular from back in the day performances, guys.
Oh, you was performing?
I performed. I got on the mic. Like, you know, I just always come through.
Was this was
like a year or two ago,
Yeah,
before I had my son. And when I went out there, it had no beat, no nothing. And I'm gonna tell you what exactly connected me. Yo, straight, I posted it one time. This was straight connected me with Cypher. I'm gonna tell you. And I definitely heard that Paid in Full freestyle that you have. So I'm talking, I'm grooving already. And my brother, as soon as I get there, Bobby's like, all right, and Fat Lace, you gonna get on the mic and you're gonna talk about, you got a podcast and this. I'm like, yo, I wasn't ready.
you didn't be Rabbit, did you?
Hell no. Hell no. But the way I started, I was like, it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. And you followed up without a strong rhyme to step to. I didn't even have to say it.
Yeah.
It was a hip-hop connection from that right there. And I'm looking, mind you, it's no beat. So everybody listening. So I got to drop some bars. And the person who said it, I'm like, a hip-hop person is going to say it. And it was you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you. I got one person on my side right there. And it was a fun night. You killed it.
Thank you, man.
And you have a certain passion when you on that mic when it's time to do it live. Let's talk about it, because he look like he's what do you look like he's saying right there? It look like the crowd is into, like that looks full throttle.
Yeah.
They are in their zone. They in their zone.
It's hard to say. I don't know. It looked like he's saying maybe hip hop parade.
Oh, he got the baby. He's in his zone right there. How much does it? What's that feeling?
Oh no, it's
when you on live, when you on stage. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about big words. Euphoric.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? It's like the best. This is the best feeling to me. Like, you know, not counting sex and anything else like that. You know what I mean? But getting on stage and doing your thing and having people actually be receptive to something that you created is like one of the best feelings. I can't explain it if you don't go through it, because getting on stage for one is super nerve-wracking. And even though I've done it millions of times in my head, you know what I mean?
Let's talk about from the beginning. You used to go to EO Dub, like end of the week, the Pyramid days.
Pyramid.
Yeah, I know about that. Yes. So you
Mental Supreme. Shout out to him, man. Good guy.
Yes.
That's where I met Bobby, man.
I know.
Bobby.
Like about 2010.
Yes. You got it.
About these days, you was looking like this in them days right there. Them days in the bathroom, just fresh out of CSI. You know, CSI. You was in school though. Like,
exactly.
Those days is when y'all connected. This time right here, you talking about. I just recorded in the bathroom, but they love your passion. The people you was talking about.
Absolutely.
So you had that passion back then, the same passion you got now.
Absolutely.
And this is the passion that you have on stage.
Yeah, man. That's it for me, man. That's my favorite part of this whole thing. Like I'm not a big fan of doing videos, and I'm not a big fan of like the studio process is cool, you know what I mean? But like when you could get on stage and like connect with people, because you see me, man. I look at you, I look at you, I look at you, I look at you. It's connecting with everybody. And even if you like this, I'm going to look at you and you're going to be like, okay, this is crazy. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I keep looking at me.
Yeah, I saw you doing that, so what's up? You know what I mean? So, like, I got to connect with everybody. It's a euphoric feeling, man.
Nah, that's dope right there. That's dope right there, man. Like I said, when you got on that stage, it was something incredible.
Thank you.
When you just repeated the second part of that line, I appreciated it so much. Of like, man.
I had you, man.
I was like, yo, he got me. Somebody got me. Because I can't say, all right, y'all, let me get I can't do the clap. But we was in sync. Mm-hmm. We was in there, and it was definitely a dope time. You know, say you're not liking the videos so much, but y'all got some dope videos, especially, you know, what's my favorite one? You didn't come out one with Big Brother. What's my favorite joint?
Which one? Standing Tall?
Standing Tall.
Standing Tall, yeah. You like
he said he gonna give me a Palm Pilot because I got my little kindergarten notes right here. Yo, that Standing Tall, that beat is so smooth. That's the one that started. You know what? That's why I like watching the Knicks one, and I'm not a Knicks fan.
Yeah.
Just because of that beat alone. I wanted Standing Tall is coming on through the whole time.
Yeah.
How was that process shooting that video?
Oh, it was dope. We shot it last year. It's crazy. We shot it when Kobe died, man. We had a Standing Tall concert. All my favorite guys, like we thought that's what we do in BK Entertainment as well. We throw on when there are live shows, we used to throw on comedy shows. Did you ever come to comedy?
Yeah, I used to be at the Tino's comedy all the time.
Yeah. I'm not talking about the at Brooklyn Nights. We're talking about.
No, I missed that one.
Okay,
Yo, I would pop up Brooklyn Nights on a Saturday. So say if I'm leaving the museum, I'm at the Brooklyn Museum, I come out there, I'm just pop up on by. I was real random.
Okay,
so I missed those nights. I've been to the
we used to
seafood
promote
night.
for those nights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So BK Entertainment and Tino's, we used to do that.
Okay.
And then we did Plenty's for a little bit. We did at Plenty's. And then we put on live shows. But to get back to your question, it was like a live show. I had all of my favorite guys that I love, you know, watching them perform. I put them on the bill, and we just rocked out, and we did the video because I wanted the video to be real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like I see a lot of videos now, and you know, I got my young guy. Shout out to my guy, one of my artists, Tafoga Juice. He's a young guy. He's like 20, 21, 22.
Y'all got so many artists around it.
Yeah, we do. And he just be bringing me all the drill stuff. Shout out to the drill stuff. But
no doubt.
Like, you know, when I do my videos, I want it to look different. I want it to look like hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to give you a feel that not only did the beat give you that feel, that 90s feel, right? Like that boom bap, real boom bappy feel, but I want the video to do that synergy as well. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So you got all these young boys around you out there. How are they keeping your blades sharp? Because they are right there. It's you got the young drill ones.
Yeah.
But they can spit and they got their style.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got a Bobby. Then you got a this one. But you got them from so many different ages. How are they keeping you sharp?
Yo, those guys, what keeps me inspired? You know, you talking about the guys in my team?
Yeah, the guys on your team, the guys that's around the way. You got the age gap that y'all span.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like they inspire me. That I don't think that if I didn't have them around, I would still be, you know, doing good music. I don't do their music. You know what I mean? Like, I do my music. And believe it or not, I had to get back here like, yo, do what you do, bro. Because you kind of listen to what they doing and you're like, okay, yo, I'm about to hit a lick.
You just want to take
it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You start to, then I was like, nah, I'm not about to hit a lick. I'm not about to do that. I'm not sipping lean. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. You feel me? So you know, but shout out to them. If that's your lifestyle, that's your lifestyle. Please continue to do that. But that's not my lifestyle, you know what I mean? So I had to get back to doing what I do, which is a lot of boom bap stuff. I could do other things, do other sounds too, but like my niche is the boom bap stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but they keep me sharp with all the stuff that they do, because I'm like, you see those guys you put up there, Frick Frack. I was part of a group called Frick Frack.
1/3.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah.
You got everything. And then it became 1/4 when Remy joined us, because Remy was young. He was like 15, 16 when he joined us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if it wasn't for them, like, I wouldn't be sharp, because every time I saw like a guy like Mac 11, like a guy like Stats and all those, so it's like the same type of vibe that I continue to create in BK Entertainment. And you know, we go over the Freedom Over Fear as well, because all the, you know, Freedom Over Fear, they got rock artists and all that. They're inspirational. Like, all of that is inspirational. Anybody that creates, you know what I'm saying? Like this show, like, I love anything creative is inspirational to me. So like the young boys, they definitely keep me inspired. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's definitely what it is. I was wondering, because y'all have a big team. Y'all support each other. Mm-hmm. And the fact that you could always remain being your style of rhyming, you're not typical. You talk about so many different things. You got so many different flows. Who inspired you to not sound regional? Even if you have boom bap, you got boom bap up tempo. You could dance. Mm-hmm. You could have a good time. It's not just shoot 'em or this and that.
Right.
You want the good time. You want the vibe. What makes you just stay in your pocket, but still got that influence out there?
That's a great question. I think that was the reggae influence and rhythm. You know, dancing. I'm not afraid to dance. Like when we used to go out, we used to try to go get dubs. You know, they don't call them dubs now. I don't know what they call them now, but that's what you know, you go with your guys. Like, yo, you know what I mean? like dancing was something. You know, I'm not gonna really dance in a video, in a hip hop video. I say that for Cousin Jeff, he the dancer. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's the reggae influence, man. Like the reggae influence, and then just finding different ways to do different flows and how they did different things with their voices and all that. So I think it's that. I'll give the credit to that.
No doubt. I was just wondering, because you know you
got dance for the reggae.
You bounce from over here, you bounce from over there. You got so many different influences. What's the hardest part with you maintaining the love for the game? Because when we grew up with this right here. Everyone wanted to be in the Source magazine.
Yeah.
And you missed the Source. You missed the Source at this
absolutely.
time.
You
a lot
asked
of
me.
people
Absolutely.
And now it's changed. Mm-hmm. Everything is more digital. The Source ain't the Source. Double XL ain't Double XL. Mm-hmm. And you're so skilled. You're so nice with it. You could have went another route. And not being as sharp. It's a lot of people from out who started at one point. No, your blade is still sharp.
Thank you, man.
It's still sharp. What made you still like, nah, I ain't about to give up?
Because there's guys that's out still that's continuing to be sharp. I heard you walk in listening to the Buster, bro. Like that Buster is so. Once again, I'm gonna use that word inspirational to
Brooklyn.
me, because Brooklyn too. I remember meeting Buster. And he when we was kids on Troy Avenue. Shout out to East Flatbush again. I used to go to school around there, and Buster just shooing us off. That's Buster. If you know Buster, he's not gonna talk to you. He's not gonna talk to you.
And you're not really gonna feel compelled to talk to him.
Exactly.
You look like, yo, he give you that face.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. But we was kids back then,
no doubt.
You know, I thought he could have been a little nicer, but it's all good. But you know, his album, Nas' album, King's Disease, you know what I mean? And it's not even just the OGs. Like, I'm heavy into
still is getting busy.
OGs still get busy.
You know, the OGs.
Meth puts
that allegory. Did y'all listen to that Royce the 5?
Royce, I was about to get to Royce. Royce is different.
Royce has 100% gotten better. 100% gotten better.
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, he was always nice.
But it's been very noticeable.
He's gotten better.
He's gotten better with age. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to say Joe Budden made him a better MC. I always say
think
that.
So?
100%.
He was dope with Eminem.
He was dope, but he's a better MC.
Nah, but I think Joe pushed him with Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
We got a different type of Royce.
Joel Ortiz on there too.
Another Brooklyn.
Another Brooklyn guy.
Like, he's way more introspective and intricate. And
But even look,
you know what?
Black Thought still goes, like, come on.
Black Thought, his album.
The old dudes need to show these young niggas how to really spit.
Spit.
That's the thing.
Like, spit for real.
Spit understandable stuff that means something.
The young boys can spit, they just don't, that ain't selling. They can rap.
Some of them.
I don't really know.
Some of them can rap. Some of them can rap. You know, could rap, but it's like
Dirk be going off.
But
Lil Baby be going off.
Lil Baby's nice.
But like, what's going off though? Like I love Lil Baby.
I mean, there's levels.
It's
It's levels to it.
You know what I mean?
There's levels to it.
Depends
But
on
what do we care about?
Like when my man Biggie said, I began to encounter with my counterparts on how to break the block apart. You know what I'm saying? Like like, why are you talking like that and you rapping? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I began to account. Like, I know he didn't say no big metaphor, but like the way that he's using the wordplay with the encounter and with my counterpart, like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, that's what I'm more used to listening for, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Now
you got your Sabas, you got your Lupes. I mean, you got that out there.
Got a few.
But in a street way, okay, I'll give you like the Griselda
Cole.
guys, which I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Like, that is intricate. The way that they put something together, like they put their rhymes together, that is cleverness. That is intricate to me. Like the other guys is cool. It rhymes and it was a good metaphor and it probably made you laugh and it probably was entertaining. But when you could paint a picture with your pen, like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
They do other.
The King Von kid could do
Is that
that.
the Griselda you got on right there, D?
Yep.
Oh,
King Von, I didn't think he was super lyrical, but he can tell stories.
Right.
I know. Nah,
But Conway be putting bars in spots where
that
you be
feel,
like
that pocket,
like, damn, how you switch? No.
that
Putting
pocket.
bars in, when you put bars in spots where you be like, oh shit. Like the nigga got off beat. Like you got Blueface who goes off beat and some crazy whack stuff, and then you got a Conway who can go off beat and then it come back and you be like, oh, he
right.
that made total sense.
right.
You don't catch it till the seventh time you hear it.
Right.
You know what I want to hear? Cause we got a few minutes before we wrap it up. I got the flies guy on Earth. I'm not trying to hear that.
I don't got
the
you
flies
right
guy
now.
on Earth's birthday, right here. We got the flies guy on Earth's birthday. Let's give some claps up for the flies guy on Earth's birthday. I'm not in tonight, but what I do have, I got Syph Man in the building tonight. Something cooking up on the side. Yeah, if you're not gonna rhyme, I understand. It's your birthday. You can take the day off. You know what I'm saying? It's your birthday. That's how you feel on your birthday. I'm sure
It's
some
your
people.
birthday and you rhyme if you want to.
If you rhyme, if you
Reverse
wanna.
psychology. My
Yo, you don't
God.
have to.
It's your birthday.
You don't have to. Shout out to Walter White. Shout out to Heisenberg.
I want to hear
Yo,
Siphonberg. What?
we got shout out to Siphonberg, and we got so many other joints we're gonna talk about. Like we ain't even talking about the bigger brother. We ain't talking about that, but
Bigger homie.
the bigger homie.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's all good.
It's so many joints.
Yeah.
But if they want to get those joints, where do they have to go?
Oh, they on all platforms right now.
I saw it on Reverb. I saw it on Spotify.
Yep. Everywhere. All platforms. If you want to tap in, get it on all platforms everywhere. The music is everywhere. I've been doing a lot of it. Audio Max, SoundCloud, everything. So you gotta tap in and you gonna find some music somewhere. Whatever you into, Spotify, Apple Music, you know what I mean? Whatever you into, Tidal, YouTube Music, it's there, man.
It's there. We got Syph in the building, man. Syph, but we knew we could talk forever.
Yeah.
We definitely could talk forever. I want to say thank you again.
No, I appreciate it, man.
for coming through.
Really,
And if something, first of all, you got any shout outs that you want to give?
Shout out to my whole family, my lady, everybody. Shout out to
Don't check the
BK
score because you
Entertainment.
know he winning.
Yeah.
Don't
you know
rock
what I
with
mean?
horse because he got a woman.
You know what I mean? Shout out to her, the queen. Shout out to the whole BK Entertainment. Shout out to Freedom Over Fear. Tino's.
Shout out to Tino's.
Tino's, man. Shout out to Tino's. And shout out to everybody that rock with me, man. For real, like, the support is real, and I appreciate y'all 100%.
And you say that in interviews, you say you love the support, you appreciate the support.
'Cause it
We
wasn't
appreciate
there.
you
It
when
wasn't there.
when we're doing this. And shout out to everybody right now if I can get you on the Facebook and on the Instagram. Look, we love support. We appreciate support, man. Support your brother. Support your sister, man. Like, come on, positive energy. Let's keep it. You know what I mean? Let's definitely do it. You got something cooking up over there?
Nah, not that.
Oh, they're not that? Nah.
A little harder.
Sometimes a little harder.
It's gonna be
like,
something light. I'm sorry I did not come prepared like that, but it's gonna be something light.
Not tonight. That's what happens when you the flyest guy on earth. You know, you just get all types of, next movement. He said we gotta go to a next movement when we get it in right there, man. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Shout out to Rel, hold it down. They say anything on that IG thing? Shout out to everybody who's tuning in. Shout out to everybody with Cousin D right there. We on
it. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Yeah, shout out to
RC.
RC. Check the
we
live.
We ain't editing nothing. We ain't coming back and cutting nothing out.
It's all the way live.
It's probably something I said.
It's all the way live right here. What we got over here, T? We got something cooking up?
I ain't figuring it out right now.
Man, we gotta get this going. Yeah, that's what happens. But he say I can't do it.
Nah.
He said it was his first one. But Syfe, because we giving you time to put that thing together. Came all the way from BK.
I know.
All the way from and I know
I ain't never seen nobody rhyme, so I ain't think I had to rhyme.
Oh, you never saw us rhyme?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, Mike,
Yeah. Shout out to all the MCs. Shout out to Trigg. Shout out to everybody who's been on here. We got one of my favorite MCs to the left of me.
Norm was on here spitting.
One of my favorite MCs to the left of me, getting real nervous. K Graham, shout out to K. K Graham is the reason why I even rhymed one time, because K was just getting too busy and just made me feel it. And then True Lie, shout out to Loud. We had Loud on here.
That's what I was looking for.
It's here. Adrenaline. Yo, man, look. We got Brooklyn's finest in the building. We got him in the building. Soup said, yo, this only time Soup going to get excited is when we got MCs in. We got Cypher Man in the building. We got projects coming out. Standing tall right now on all platforms. We got True Lives in the building. What we gonna do? We gonna get into it, man. It's that adrenaline. Come on, baby. Here we go.
Fuck nice, these benevolent raps. Pockets elephant fat. Cross me, I leave you dead on your back. I show you how to head an attack. I got a fuck you flow. So you better relax. And I ain't even getting no gap. My bars flaming. Everything I'm spitting is hot. My bars caging. I ain't never talking to cops. Them boys baking. Giant. Like Saquon, that boy Haitian. So that make me an NYG. Hottest motherfucker on the MIC. Everywhere I go, they say I'm NIC. Take the E last for everlasting, never fasting. Eating rappers on the mic even faster. Flows insane, got a full metal jacket. Bar so hot, I make the damn devil bashful. Yeah, I ain't really fucking with ciphers. I put your ass on timeout like one of them white kids. And I'm still kicking like Nike Airs. I got a buzz now, you can't call it a light cheer.
Cypher Man.
Okay.
Brooklyn's finest. Bring it back. True live. It's your birthday.
Let me tell you something. My smells go right.
Where we at? Cypher Man. Bringing it back. Oh, y'all want to hear the boy Fat? Not tonight. Yo, bring it right back.
Oh, you fronting.
Yo, I'm fronting.
Something
like Pharrell.
Let me see.
Rock
just a little something while I think.
Bonnie and Clyde inside of Bonneville. And half a lemon and honey inside my common meal. My mind is always drama filled. And niggas starving trying to find a meal. I hide all my insecurities with name brand designer shills. I often wonder how this dying feel. Is it a piece of bliss? Sound like something. I wonder,
True Live once again. Adrenaline.
Yo, I often wonder how this dying feel. Is it a piece of bliss like sunflowers blossoming in shining fields? Brace yourself like a wire grill. I'm under pressure, but I'm shining still. Ask me how the fire feel. And what I'm doing is a quiet skill. My words a weapon, they should be feared like time a lion's kill. They keep on living, trying to find a will. Like hooded justice in that wheelchair. Since the night behind the wheel, I had a different view on where I thought I'd be in life. And 32 depression keeping me asleep at night. Stressing over shit I got no control over. SS4 and 26 to make my soul colder. Kiss my soul on ice. You pay a bigger price if you never roll the dice. Regrets will leave you scarred for life. Life is complex, sorta like the movie Crash. Fingered his wife and then he saved her at the very last. I judge a woman by a present, never by a past. I'm never throwing stones, knowing that my castle's wrath. But I'll show your whole set, word to earth to ash. She's like me,
Standing tall on the wall while I grinded the jam. Laces the man, damn, why you eyeing me, fam? Keep the pounds to yourself, don't shake hands with clams. Smell like a scam, let me put the heat to his glands. No time for crying. Prove if you lying to lamb, I ain't trying. Smooth as Sahara sand, can't compare him. It's like putting keys to a gram, physique a slim fitted brim, fatigues a 10. Authorized to show ability when given a chance. Rappers bars too low, switch your wireless plans. Damn, go ahead with your bogus speech and no facts in your raps, no one's believing. If it was a split, man, we all be tweaking. I had some good head like a freaking. Fast as Savion speaking. Clean sweeping teams in solo acts. I feel Jack with the rap, destroy the plaque in your trap. It's always one cat, act too big for his slacks. Get clapped. Yo, said the name's phenomenal fat. Man,
yo, let's
know
be precise. The truth is that we the real Israelites. So why this nigga Farrakhan be telling us the Edomites, this demon like telling one.
Birthday.
Yo, let's be precise. The truth is that we the real Israelites. So why this nigga Farrakhan be telling us the Edomites, this demon like telling lies on purpose? You ain't reading right. Them scriptures and them sermons and them sermons. You ain't reading right. I'm reading right to see and be the light. And the beat is like. And y'all reading right to see and be the light. And to be precise, used to have a lust for being right instead of being Christ.
True lies.
Come on.
True lies. Psych, we got one more for us. True lies.
You know Mizzle in the NY state of mind. That means I'm on the grind, motherfucker. 8 to 5. The 5 to 8 I only sold it that.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Come on. You know Mizzle in the NY state of mind. That means I'm on the grind, motherfucker. 8 to 5. The 5 to 8 I only sold a dime today, but gotta get the bills paid. Believe that I'ma find a way. I'm from the city where the skinny niggas grind, so I'm out there getting busy, moving 50s of the loud. If a nigga try to get me, I'ma hit him with the 9. Listen, this is how I get it, soon I get it with the rhymes. Got bars, cell phone, full service, rockstar, rap versions, Jim Hendrix, Piff Dagger, I'm Rolling Stone, Mick Jagger, 6 swagger, can't find your girl, just bagged her. What's on my mind when these niggas rhyme? Just laughter. I can read through these silly niggas. Next chapter, Chip Stacker, step to me, you dead rapper. I wanna know who really ready for Fear Factor. That nigga right now and here after. Telling I'm nice when I'm done to beat the chair after. Dead rapper, we don't believe it. Chit chatter, just stop. Sincerely yours, best rapper.
Safe man.
Appreciate you, man.
Safe man. We about to close it out. Shout out to all my barbers, shout out to my stylists. Look like True Lies got one more before we. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yo, when we got the Savages in the building. I always say how much I love T. T is definitely, if he ain't blood, he the closest thing to it. Definitely is, man. I love him to death, man. For forever, ever. And I appreciate everything that you do. And I always support, man. Make sure, look, cause he ain't gonna say it. Get that single on the platform. Look, I'm chilling right now. You guys say King Draft, True Lies.
King Draft and True Lies, East vs. West.
East vs.
All
West.
DSPs.
What's that mean?
Digital streaming platform.
Oh, see, I'm just learning. You get a point for that one too. Man. Look, this man right here. He has so many. Fell in love with the art, with the rhyming. Then I just completely forgot at one point he rhymes because his shows are so ill. I became a Knicks fan and not a real Knicks fan, bro. Don't quote me. A Nets fan again from the work that you do. You care about your craft. You care about your family. You care about your hood. You care about yourself. You have a certain level of pride with everything that you do. We salute you here.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you for always supporting.
Oh, yeah. I'm always support, man.
What's the next projects we got coming out? What can they check right now? Some of the new work and the old work.
Check out the single, Standing Tall, Bigger Homies out, but the new single that came out in November, Motivated, it's off the new, all 3 of those singles are going to be off the new project, OLD. Don't be scared to be old, man. You know what I'm saying? Operating like a dog. You know what I mean? That's the acronym. Before we left, I gotta give you one more.
Get one more. You definitely did.
But that's it, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the show. I love the show, like genuinely. You know what I mean? So continue. I support you, brothers, and it was a pleasure being here, man.
Thank you. One more time, where they can on YouTube. We already said we can check everything Sife, man, but just one last thing. If they want to check the Knicks and the Nets, where can they check it
on YouTube? Go to NY Knicks Work, because we got that Knicks Work, you know what I'm saying? Or BK Nets Work. I know this is this Jersey and Tri-State will be hearing this. So if you are big fans of those teams, check us out, man. We trying to do a full NBA one, but you know, right now we just doing the local stuff, and you know, I'm New York everything. You know
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you one more time. Shout out to my barber, shout out to my stylist, shout out to everybody for checking in. We are Beards and Baldheads. Look, man, you got to watch him right now, yo, because he down with the other one, too. Who passed the middle one who got blown up? I saw you at Los Polos Hermanos. Yeah, he was down with Gus. Yeah, you got to watch him. Watch him. We are Beards and Baldheads. Happy birthday once again, man. Make sure y'all shout out True Lies on his IG, on his Facebook. Happy birthday. Make sure y'all follow Syfe Man. Shout out to Rel holding it down on the IG Live. We are Beards and Baldheads, BKS1 Radio. Check y'all. Peace. Thank you, everybody. Make sure y'all share. Definitely, man. I was struggling to sleep too, man. Word up. I know TJ was like, it's all right. Thank you, Sue. We're going to take a